Before I met you today, I had one card in my pocket. This card is now right in front of you, and there's nothing I can do to change the outcome. What is the card you're thinking of?
Hey, this is Emily from Sense Minds Magic. Imagine having a spectator call out any card through a process of their imagination. Then you introduce a single playing card that has been in your pocket the entire time. When the spectator reveals what card they're thinking of, you flip over the card to show that the prediction hits.
I have one card here, okay? But I cannot show you what this card is right now. Let's just imagine that I have a deck of cards in my hand. There's only two colors, red and black. I put all the red cards here, or black cards here. Red and black, pick one.
Black.
Black, okay. This is your choice, right? You want the black cards. Now, we're gonna separate all the black cards to be all black number cards from ace to 10.
Okay.
All black face card from jack to king. Yeah, number, face, which one? Face. So we don't need those. Right? So you make decision on the color, you make decision on the face card, right? Now we're gonna fan those cards here. It can be jack, queen, king. Remember, whatever card you pick right now will be the one we're going with.
King.
Are you sure?
Yeah, king.
You can change your mind now.
No, king.
You don't want to change?
Yeah, king.
Oh wait, you haven't picked the suit yet, right?
Yeah.
Is it king of spades or king of clubs?
Club.
Clubs. Let's recap. In the beginning, you pick the color, you pick a type of cards,
Yeah.
you pick the king,
Mhm.
you pick a king of clubs. And there's some time in your life you have to believe in fate. The king of clubs in my pocket.
It's effortless, fail-proof, and there's no sleight of hand. It's a powerful card prediction effect that will always be ready in your pocket. This is Prospect.
Hey, this is Herman from Sense Minds Magic. Thank you for getting this effect and supporting us. It's a powerful card prediction effect that'll always be ready in your pocket. Let's see how it looks.
Do you believe in fate?
No.
No, destiny, no?
No, this.
You know what? Let's try something. This is very interesting. I have one card here, okay? But I cannot show you what this card is right now. I can just keep it in your pocket, right? You are going to make all the decisions, and in the end, I'm going to review this card. Let's just imagine that I have a deck of cards in my hand. There's only two colors, red and black, right? Red cards or black cards. I'm going to separate them to be all red cards here and all black cards here. Can borrow both of your hand. Yeah, put all the red cards in here, or black cards in here. Red and black, pick one.
Black.
Black. Okay, so we throw those red cards away. Okay, we take all the black cards. This is your choice, right? You want the black cards. Now, we're gonna separate all the black cards to be all black number cards from ace to 10.
Okay.
All black face card from jack to king. Yeah, number, face, which one? Face. So we don't need those. Right? So you make decision on the color, you make decision on the face card, right? That's all your decision. Now we're gonna fan those cards here. It can be jack, queen, king. Which one do you want? Remember, whatever card you pick right now will be the one we're going with.
King.
Are you sure?
Yeah, king.
You can change your mind now.
No, king.
You don't want to change?
Yeah, king.
You want a king, right? Remember there's one card in my pocket, right? Remember?
Yeah.
There. Oh wait, you haven't picked the suit yet, right?
Yeah.
Is it king of spades or king of clubs?
Club.
Clubs. Let's recap. In the beginning, you pick the color, you pick a type of cards,
Yeah.
you pick the king.
Mhm.
You pick a king of what? Spades. And you know, sometime in your life you have to believe in fate. King of spades. You know, sometimes in our life we have to believe in destiny. It's king of clubs. King of clubs. You pick a king of clubs. And there is sometime in your life you have to believe in fate. The king of clubs. In the pocket. Very good. Do you believe in? Yeah, thank you.
Believe the faith.
You do now?
Wow.
Thank you guys.
The idea of the effect is to show one card in your pocket or wallet. Your spectator chooses any card through a process of their imagination, and you reveal that your prediction hits. They make all the choices, and they can change their mind at any time. For those of you who are not already familiar with Equivoke, or Magician's Choice, it's a psychological forcing technique that creates the illusion of the spectator making all the free choices throughout the entire imagination process, when actually, you're almost guiding them to the choices that you want them to make. The key to executing Magician's Choice efficiently is to have the process always different. It's as if you're guiding them through a set of processes that are already in your head. So for example, for this effect, you want to force black. So you would have them imagine that they have a deck of cards on them, and they would spread the cards in mid-air right in front of them, and they can see that every card is different. But imagine if they were to split it into two piles, red and black, two colors. Now if they were to lightly toss one up, what color would it be? Red or black? If they choose black, perfect. Lightly toss the black cards up and imagine that they're floating in mid-air and spreading in front of them. Now imagine that all the black face cards are over here, and the black number cards are over here. Now let's take a step back. If they were to choose red, perfect. Lightly toss the red cards away and imagine that they're all over the floor because we don't need them anymore. And imagine that the black cards are spreading in mid-air right in front of you. And we'll take the black face cards over here and take the black number cards over here. Either way, you end up with black cards in mid-air in front of them. The process appears virtually the same, and the end result will always be the same. Maybe you're thinking, why don't I just equivoke my way into one card? Why do I need this gimmick? Nailing one card out of 52 is almost impossible to keep natural, as you're repeating the process too many times. This effect allows equivoke to be applied most naturally and efficiently. Within 2 quick equivoke processes and 2 completely free choices, you nail down one card more convincingly. It's a Darren Brown effect that you can perform effortlessly anytime. Now let's get into what you just received. What you receive is 3 playing cards, the black jack, queen, and king. And as you can see, each card has 2 suits. One side is spades and the other is clubs. That way, when the card is already in your hand and your spectator calls out a suit, you can present either suit by simply covering the other one with your finger, like so. Now let's get into how you can put it to use. For this effect, as described in the concept, there are 4 steps to this imagination process. The first 2, you would force black and face cards. The last 2 are completely free choices by your spectator. So the order is as follows. First, you would have them pick a color, red or black, and then force them black. Number 2, you would have them choose whether they want number cards or face cards. You would force them face cards. Number 3, you would have them choose a face card that they want to go with. So jack, queen, or king. Number 4, they pick a suit, either clubs or spades. So before performing the effect, I would take 2 of the gimmick cards and leave them in my breast pocket, and leave the other one in another pocket somewhere else. So in this case, I have the queen and king in my breast pocket, and the jack in another pocket. When you begin your performance, you first introduce the card that you set aside in your pocket, which is the jack in this case. You would only show the back of this card, so no one knows what the card is yet, and you would begin your presentation about how some things can be predetermined, or maybe you had a dream last night, and this card was present in your dream, so you thought it would be a good idea to keep it on you today, just in case you needed it, whatever you want to go with. When placing the jack along with the other cards, make sure to keep track of where the cards are. In this case, I have the jack closest to me, and then the queen, and then the king. Because you introduced the jack from another pocket and cleanly displayed one single card, it gives the illusion that only one card is being in play, when actually you're joining the jack with the 2 other cards in your breast pocket. Now you begin the imagination game. Really have your spectator imagine that they're holding a deck of playing cards, and imagine that they're spreading the cards in midair. And they can see that all the cards are different. Now imagine splitting the cards into 2 colors, black and red. Now if they were to lightly toss up one of the piles, which one would they toss? Black or red? If they choose black, perfect. Have them imagine lightly tossing up the black cards and having them spread in mid-air right in front of them. They can see all the black cards right in front of them floating there. Now let's take a step back. Now if they choose red, perfect. Lightly toss away the red and imagine that the black cards are spreading there in mid-air right in front of them. Either way, you end up with the same result. Now imagine taking the black face cards over here and the black number cards over here. If I were to take one of the piles, which one would you want me to take? If they say face cards, I'll take the face cards and imagine me dealing them in front of them, jack, queen, and king. If they choose number cards, imagine that I remove the number cards away and deal the face cards one by one. Notice that the word take becomes remove when they choose number cards. I'm still taking a pile, but I'm taking it away. It concludes the statement that you're taking away from the spectator. The wording makes a huge difference, but both options make sense. Now the forcing process is over and the beauty of the effect shines. So far, it looks like the spectator has been making all the free choices, and really they are. You're just determining whether you want to keep it or factor it out. Have the spectator make a free choice as to what card they want, jack, queen, or king. Let's say they were to choose the king, for example. At this point, you can recap remember that card in my pocket? And while you say that, just take out the king out of your pocket. In this case, it would be arranged furthest away from me. So you pick the color, a number, and a single card. You pick the black king of... Oh, did you pick a suit yet? You know what, that's okay. The card is right in front of you right now. But I want you to choose carefully. Some people walk away and they wonder, what if I picked a different option 2 minutes ago? What would the outcome be? Would it still be the same? I am now offering you this opportunity to pick a 50-50 choice. Think about it for a moment. The wrong choice can result in something absolutely different 10 seconds from now. So in your imagination, do you see clubs or do you see spades? If they say spade, display the card while covering the clubs. Now if they say clubs, display the card while covering up the spade. You don't have to cover the entire pip, but just enough that you can't distinguish that it's another suit. At this point, your spectator will be in disbelief, amazed, dumbfounded. Maybe they'll even question whether or not they believe in fate now. Either way, you've just performed a miracle. So that was the effect. Thank you again for supporting Sans Smiles Magic. It's a powerful effect that fits in your pocket that you'll never leave home without. You will change people's lives. You will make them believe in fate, destiny, the predetermined, or maybe not. Either way, they can't deny that you performed something that was nearly impossible. You let me know where this effect takes you. Again, my name is Herman, and I'll see you next time.